ガオガオ食べちゃおう Hello everybody こんにちは、こんばんは、おはようございます Hello Drake Hello Halo Hello Quaffles Hello Starseed and hello Memento Hi everyone It's been a minute Hello So I want to set things straight because I feel like it's been confusing, but we are having a full stream this week. We are doing today, we are doing Wednesday, we are doing Saturday. Today we are doing Kinkoi. Wednesday we are doing Koichoka. Saturday we are doing Beribore We're gonna watch the Road of a Side movie on Saturday. I was debating whether to do it here or on Pump. Probably here is better. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get blocked for copyright or anything. And this is a little confusing, so I'll explain. On May 20th, I will be going on hiatus. And the reason I am going on hiatus is because I will be going to Fanime Convention. And it's once a year and it's very important to me. And then I'll be on hiatus until the 28th of May. So that is 8 days. That is 8 days I will be on hiatus. I was going to go on hiatus for longer, but it turns out that I will not need to because I'll be able to fly to Fanime instead of drive. So that cuts out a significant amount of time. It's only 8 days, Starseed. It's only 8 days. It's only 8 days, but when I get back, I'm going to tell you all about Fanime and everything that happened. I also want to let you guys know I have exactly 10 days until commissions close. I could really use some. I haven't gotten a single one. It'll go towards the game and it'll go towards grocery money because while I'm at the convention, food is so expensive and I'm not going to pay $20 for a box of Pocky. So it'll go towards Fanime and it'll go towards the game if you want to. Commissions are open. Just if you're interested. But it's only for 8 days. The hiatus is only for 8 days, so don't worry. Don't worry, it's only 8 days, okay? That's just 3 streams worth. So don't worry, I'll be back. I'm really glad I was able to cut my hiatus short because otherwise I would have to be without internet for 3 weeks and it would have been miserable. So I'm very glad that it'll only be 8 days. So yeah, I got a flight to catch on Thursday. I got to pick up my badge the same day. And then I have a flight on the 27th. I got to take a day to recover because it's a different time zone and everything. So starting from the 20th to the 28th, I'll be in hiatus and I will use that time to pack and go to Fanime and hopefully have lots of fun and make some friends, meet some people, I don't know, buy some angel dust merchandise. Maybe, depending on how well commissions go, whether I'm spending money or not. Do you know how long 8 days is? Hey! What do you want me to do? I can't drag my PC to the hotel with me, okay? I can't drag it to the hotel with me. I would have to take my light. I would have to take my Stream Deck. I would have to take my iPhone, my microphone, my PC tower, my mouse, my keyboard. No, I cannot take all of my streaming stuff with me. At best, I will take a tablet or a laptop. But I'm not going to be taking my streaming laptop because that is a heckin' chunker. It is a big, heavy laptop that needs to be plugged in at all times, pretty much. So I will not be streaming those 8 days. But when I get back, I'm gonna tell you all about it. I'm gonna tell you how much fun it was. And like this past week has been so stressful, chat. This past week has been so stressful. It has been really stressful. Just like I've been dealing with stuff. I've been dealing with stuff for the game. I've been dealing with health stuff. They found like a lump. So I gotta go to the doctor for that. I'm 99% sure it's probably nothing. But I still have to go to the doctor in 2 weeks to get it looked at. And that hasn't been like super great for anxiety. But I'm sure it's nothing, chat. I'm sure it's nothing. But I am here to have a fun day with everybody. I'm here to have fun. We're gonna play a eroge. Nothing a little eroge can't fix. I'm looking forward to it at least. Let me get a quick drink of water. And last time we had our Nikitashi stream on Pop. I sure hope you guys had fun with that. Well, it's something. No, I'm sure it's nothing. I'm like 99% sure it's nothing. I tell myself desperately so as to not have another anxiety attack at like midnight. We're not gonna think about that. We're just not gonna think about it, chat. I'm gonna go to the doctor. They're gonna tell me it's fine. And it's gonna be fine. So we're not gonna think about that. We're gonna play eroge today, okay? Yeah, we're gonna be playing eroge, my favorite. Oh boy, eroge, my very favorite. It's not really a game. It's just like a medium. But eroge, yum yum, delicious. Let's see. What else? Commissions? Yeah, I mentioned that already. I haven't gotten any more. We'll see. Maybe. And I've been working on the game. The opening theme is now done, but you will not be able to see it until the opening movie is done. And the opening movie should be done by the end of May if everything goes well. We are playing, let's see, Kinkoi, and it is about... Do you have a fetish for blonde hair? You do? Well, this is the game for you. It is about a princess and a knight and a Yankee delinquent and let's see, a knight, a delinquent, a princess. I forget who the fourth one is. But everybody is blonde. Everybody is blonde. I don't really know the story, to be honest. We're gonna find out now. And then we're gonna be playing Kinkoi. Not Kinkoi, Koi Choco. We're gonna be playing Koi Choco on Wednesday. And Saturday we're gonna be doing the Beribara movie, which I'm super excited about. If you've been around here long, you know I'm a mega big, super big, amazing, huge. That's right, the Gyadu. I forgot. Thank you, I forgot. If you've been around here long, you know I'm a huge Beribara fan. I'm a big Lady Oscar Rosa Versailles fan. Huge fan of Ikeda Ryoko. Or Ryoko Ikeda, however you want to say it. Huge fan. I don't care how many bad reviews the live-action movie from the 70s got. I love the hell out of that movie. That is my favorite movie. I own it 3 times on Blu-ray. It's now out of print, so I'm glad I got it while I did. It was in the 70s. It was a great movie. I don't care what people say. I don't care if it's not at all similar to the manga, okay? Because it had the guts to have Oscar kiss a lady on the mouth in the 70s! It's just so ahead of its time. Oscar is canonically queer, bi, I don't know. She's amazing and I love her, and we should all watch the live action movie again because I love it so much. Like, the score is so good. They filmed it on location in Versailles. I know you're gonna say, but Kumakko, they rushed so much of the story. I don't care. I don't care. But they cut out the Rosalie subplot. I don't care. Is it sad? Yes. But, you know, the fact that it exists at all, I'm very happy with it. I have a very special guilty pleasure for the live-action Lady Oscar movie, but we're gonna be watching the animated Rose of Versailles movie, which I've never ever seen. I'm super hyped for. I definitely want it on Blu-ray when it comes out. I'm super stoked to see it. I'm gonna cry. I know the story. I read the manga. You know, I read the whole manga. I watched the anime on crappy VHS bootlegs. What else? I played the Otome game, so I am very familiar with the story. But I'm gonna, oh, and Takarazuka has like a bunch of play adaptations of it, a bunch of theatrical stage adaptations of it, which I've also seen. My favorite song is Wanawawa Oscar. That is my favorite Takarazuka song. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I've also shown you guys some footage of the Takarazuka play. I love it so much. But anyway, I'm a huge Benebana fan. I love it in every adaptation. I love every adaptation. I love the manga, I love the anime, I love the live-action movie, I love the game, I love the Takarazuka plays, I love all of it. The one thing I don't like is maybe the ending, but I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't care if it's like 50 years old at this point. It's a great series. Anyway, so yeah, today we're gonna be playing Kinkoi, and it's about blonde women who I don't know, I guess they get up to all sorts of adventures. Yeah, I've been spoiled a little bit. The one I'm most excited about, the heroine I'm most excited about is the Knight. The Knight is the one I'm most excited about because I really like the boyish ladies, the masculine women, that's hot. And anything that remotely reminds me of Saber, is my waifu. My husband, though. I'm a big fan of masculine women. Anything with women cross-dressing, or women who are knights, or women who are in, like, positions of power, that gets me going. Oh, boy. That gets me going. But yeah, so that is what we're gonna play. Yeah, she gives Saber vibes, right? If she does not have some super angsty backstory, I will be disappointed. But yeah, if anything remotely reminds me of Saber or Oscar or any remotely masculine woman, I am all over that. I am super into that. You fool! You thought I was just into loli? No, I am also into super masculine women and femboys. I really like the femboys too. Or if she eats a lot, I don't know. I will say I'm a little disappointed that she has such a big, you can't really see how I'm gesturing, but she has really big tracts of land, you know? She's got a lot of talent, you know? A lot of talent. You know, if you don't know that Sailor Moon meme, she's got a lot of talent. Her breasts are too big for my taste personally. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But anyway, chat, is there anything else you want to talk about before we start the game? Anything at all? For the anime, I want to go to a couple things. Last time I went to the maid cafe, they made fun of me. And I've been sad about it ever since. I've been too scared to go back to the main cafe. But if I bit my tongue. Ow. But if they have Silver Island, I want to go to that. I know what you're thinking. What is Silver Island? Well, let me look it up and see if they have it this year. Silver Island. Oh, awesome. Do they have it? Hell yeah. Do they have it? Do they have it this year? It looks like they have it. Hell yeah. Okay. Silver Island is the adult-only portion of Fanime. They renamed it like the Oasis, which is stupid. But it's originally called Silver Island. It is the adult-only section of anime. You have to take a shuttle to a different hotel, but like they sell doujinshi, they sell the spicy mouse pads, they sell how do I say this? Toys of an adult nature. Now they sell all sorts of fun things at the Oasis, and they also got like hentai viewing rooms and stuff like that, and game nights, trivia, stuff like that. But it's like a spicier artist alley, pretty much, essentially. It's not really a dealer's room. Most of it's just like an artist alley type thing. Last time I was there, I got an angel dust acrylic figure, a standee, and maybe a couple other spicy mouse pads. And then one year I got like some Glito Shinshi, so that was super fun. Yeah, I love the Silver Island, or as they now renamed it, the Oasis. I definitely want to go. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's only at night. Oh, that's cool. They got an adult gaming room, a manga lounge, a night market, casino night. Is that legal? How do you have casino? I thought that was illegal in California. Anyway, hot yaoi nights, Bishi Bingo! Hell yeah, I'm definitely going for that. Bishi Bingo? That sounds hot. I want to go to that. Hell yeah! You need a valid, unexpired, government-issued photo ID? Yeah, I'm fine, I got that. Okay, I'm definitely going to go to the spicy, Silver Island, the Oasis. I'm definitely gonna go to that. That's my favorite part. What, Opie mouse pads? Ooh. I have so many Opie mouse pads, you guys. I have one from, Tenchin Ranman, I think. I also have one from Musumika Yuzu, although that's more of a butt mouse pad. I have a mouse pad of Pippa, like all the Phase Connect girls. Tenma, Pippa, Michiru, Nagisa, I think is her name. Like pretty much all the Phase Connect girls I have mouse pads, so that was how I discovered them. Like at least 15. I want to say at least 15. And then I got like 3 Angel Dust mouse pads. I got like an Alistair mouse pad. I got one of England from Italia. I've never even watched Italia. Yeah, the better question is how many Dakimakura covers do I have? I'm pretty sure I have at least 50 Dakimakura covers. Some of them are not exactly Opie mouse pads. Yeah, one of them is like completely flat, and I thought it was super funny. It's just completely flat. Phase Connect, when will you watch my audition? Oh. Anyway, am I not Fujoshi enough for you? Am I not unhinged enough for you? Anyway, I have a lot of Opie mouse pads. I'm gonna say at least 15. And then for the Dakimakura covers, at least 50, 50 at least. I keep them in a drawer in my room, in the closet. Literally in the closet, I keep them in the drawer. In fact, those drawers are so full, I need to like organize them more. They're so full of rubber titty and spicy pillowcases. No, it's not. Hey, what do you mean it's too much? It's not too much. Think about the stupid like taxes that are going on right now with importing stuff, okay? I was future-proofing. Okay, I was future-proofing by buying those Dakimakuras when I could. Because now I can't with the stupid taxes and stuff. The fees and stuff. They're not skeletons, they're just rubber mouse pads with silicone or whatever gel in them. And Dakimakura covers, yes. Can you sell coffee? Hell yeah, I can. Hello, Alice. Hi. I can totally sell coffee. Come get your cafe a latte with de Kumakko pea. I don't know. Like, think about it. I could do so much. I could do so much, fish man. Sakana. I could do so much, man. I am already just as unhinged as any of the phase girls. If not more. I don't know if you guys saw the announcement for my game, but some of them commented. So I got noticed by Senpai, as it were. Hello, Jitsu! Hi! Welcome! We're just talking about FanimeCon. I really want to go to that Oasis, you guys. Other than that, my favorite thing is the dealer's room. Of course, I like to suss out any eroge. If I can find it, I love to purchase it in person if I can. I don't think they have my favorite booth, which has the eroge. It's just like an anime booth, but they also sell eroge, but it looks like they will not be here this year. But it looks like my favorite yaoi doujinshi booth is gonna be there, the Guilt Pleasure. They are I wanna say, Chinese, doujinshi brand. And it's in Chinese, but they also have it translated in English. And it's really good. It's about a serial killer and a psychologist. All of their doujinshi is like dark and gritty. I don't like that all of their guys are super masculine and super buff. I don't like that, but I love their doujinshi, and especially with what's going on with like shipping and importing is a nightmare. I definitely want to pick up some yaoi doujinshi in person while I can. I want to see if that hentai booth is going to be here this year. They were there last year. They sold like Dakimakura covers and toys of a certain kind, and they sold grab bags, and that is how I ended up with 3 Ona holes I ended up giving away to a friend. Yeah, so we'll see what they got. Hey, I want my men to be twinks, okay? I want my men to be extremely feminine and twinky, not buff and muscular, okay? I want the femboys. Yeah, I think their men are too masculine looking, honestly. But they have this really hot doujinshi I bought called Father Figure. It's about this guy. He's like a cop who ended up being like a serial killer, and his dad, he ends up kidnapping his dad and holding him as a sex slave. It's so hot, you guys. It's so hot. It's really hot. It's like a little novel. It's really good. So good, you guys. It's a really hot one. It's called Father Figure by Guilt Pleasure. It's so hot, you guys. It's really, really good. But don't read it, I guess, if you're sensitive to girl. If you're sensitive to gore or gudo, maybe don't read that. But I think it's great. I remember them. Did I review them? I don't remember that. Anyway, so I got lots to look forward to at Fanime, although I'm a little sad. None of my friends could make it. I asked my friends if they could come, and they said no. They would have to get a plane ticket, and then they would have to get a hotel. And even if we split the Airbnb I'm staying at, like, that's still a lot of money. So my friend wouldn't be able to go. So I'm disappointed my friends wouldn't go. And then I have like another friend who is kind of in the area, but they also can't go. So I'm just disappointed that I can't go with my friends. But I'm happy that you'll be with me in spirit, chat. But it's just a little lonely, you know? It's always special when you get to go with somebody in person, you know? I'm not gonna be cosplaying. Although I could, I guess. I could take that Angel Dust cosplay, I guess. Chat, should I cosplay as Angel Dust? Should I cosplay as Angel Dust, chat? Oh, I could do it. I just have to dye my hair. I have to style it. I could totally cosplay as Angel Dust, chat. I could do it. Maybe I will. Anyway, I could totally cosplay as Angel Dust. Definitely not a very sexy or hot one, but I could try. Let's see. Anyway, like with my janky Hot Topic Angel does cosplay, I can do that. But I hate showing my shoulders, and I hate showing my legs. And this cosplay shows both. And I hate showing off my shoulders because they have scars on them, and I hate showing off my legs. But I could. Anyway. But I wouldn't want to cosplay without a friend. I would want a friend there to protect me. Yeah, but I am a little lonely that my friends can't make it. And like, I even offered, I was like, I'll pay for the hotel. Just, you can pay for your own con ticket. But they would also have to deal with the airplane, and that's just too much. Oh well. I am not rich enough to pay for my friends to fly out. Oh well. Maybe next year I can go to Level Up though. I want to go to Level Up because I want to meet the Happen Hotel people. I want to meet Blake Roman. I want to meet Joel Perez. I want to meet Lizzie Pop. I want to meet Michael Kovac. I want to meet my friends, and I want to meet all the cool celebrities. I want to meet them, but I gotta save up for that. So that's 2 things I gotta save up for. So I gotta save up for Japan, which is 4,000, and then I gotta save up for Level Up, which I think is about 2,500, more or less, I think. But I don't think I can do a donathon for it because I would have to book the hotel room like now. I would have to book the hotel room as soon as possible. So I think by the time I held a donathon, it would be too late for me to book a hotel room. Oh well, I will just have to try and get a normie job, which I have been trying to do. I have been trying very hard to get a normie job, and I have not been doing well at all. But commissions are open, so we'll see. I really want to go to that Level Up Expo though. Really want to. I can meet my friends, because I have got friends who are gonna go. I could go meet the Happen Hotel people. I want them to sign a copy of my game, because my game should be totally done by then. It should be totally finished by then. So, I want to save up for it. I'll probably, commissions are only open for 10 more days, but they'll probably be open again in June because I am desperate and I haven't gotten any. So, we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to, like, be greedy or anything. But that'd be super cool if I could go to Level Up and meet my friends and the cool people I want to meet. Man, I really want Angel Dust's official voice actor. I want him to sign my copy of the game. I will make exactly 1 physical copy of the game just for me, and I want him to sign it. And maybe I will make 2 more physical copies just to give as like a gift to Blake Roman and Joel Perez. They are the official voice actors in the show for Angel and Valentino, and I would like to give them a copy as a gift, and maybe also Michael Kovac as a gift. We shall see. That might be weird. Is it weird, chat? Is it weird to give somebody an eroge as a present? Maybe I'm desensitized to that kind of thing. Is it weird to give an eroge as a present? I've gotten eroge as presents for like a birthday or Christmas. Is it weird, chat? In fact, today's eroge was a present. Oh man, it's weird. Oh man. Well, they don't have to play it, I guess. They just have to accept it because my whole heart went into it. I don't care if it's weird. I want to give it to them anyway. Today's game, Kinkoi, I got as a present. So thank you very, very much. I'm very grateful. I love it, Ogie, as a gift. Why is it weird? Chat? I love it, Ogie. I want a Ogie and a Thumige. That is the perfect gift. Anytime it's like, what would Kuma like? The answer is a Ogie or a stuffed animal. But usually a Ogie. Like, you really can't go wrong. Stuffed animals, like candy, eroge. Like, you cannot go wrong with me. Even if it's something I already own, I'll be happy to have it. I'm one of those weirdos who collects, like, multiple copies of the same game. So, I'm just future-proofing, okay? Anyway, I would love to get them to autograph it. So that is my next goal. Since the game has been pretty much 100% fully funded, I have a little tiny amount I still gotta pay for myself. Like, let's see, 300 plus 150. Help me do the math. 300 plus 150, 450? 450. I have about 450 I gotta pay for still. Which I will find a way to do it myself. I'm not asking you guys to do it. I will find a way to do it myself. Just like the last bits and bobs, odds and ends, because like some extra fees, blah, blah, blah. But that aside, my goal is to, starting whenever I get the next income, is to start saving up for Japan and to start saving up for Level Up. That's my goal. Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too much. 4,000 plus 2,500, that's like 6,500. That's a lot, but I will try my very best. Just make sure it's not for candy. That's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah, imagine if I went up to like Blake Roman or Michael Kovac, the two angel voice actors, the official angel voice actors. Imagine if I went up to them and was like, hi. Hi. Hello! Hi! I love you! I love your character so much! I made a game so I could do with him! No, that would... Hold on, how do I look more unhinged? Let me look more unhinged. No. Hi! This is me at their booth. Hi! Can I please have your autograph on my emoji? No! Security, take her out! No! No, I'm normal, I swear. Shit, that's not what I meant to do. I'm normal, I'm innocent and pure and sweet. No, run! I can be normal. I will show up in my angel dust. I have my outfits all planned for Level Up. I have my outfits all planned. Okay, I got a really cute pink skirt with like a little pink chain. Very 90s. It's like a plaid pink skirt with a pink chain. And I got an angel shirt that's also pink. And I got my pink angel dust Ida bag. So like that's gonna be my fit, and I'm gonna wear the comfy pink tennis shoes I got. And I got my outfit all planned. I want the world to know just how much I love Angel Dust. The character, not the drug. Yeah. I want everybody to know how much I love him. So there's no question. I want to be known as that one angel you met Joshi. Somebody the other day referred to me as Angel's wife. I am so flattered. I am so flattered that somebody calls me Angel's wife. I wish I was Angel's wife. Man, I wish nobody would marry me. Chad, would I be a good wife, Chad? Would I be a good wife? I promise I would only kill you if you cheated on me. Would I be a good wife, Chad? Yes, I am incredibly jealous and hysterically insane and, very insecure and clingy to the max. But, I'm also cute? Question mark? I would be a good wife. Aw, thank you. Have I let Angel out of the basement yet? Yeah, he escaped on the same day. He escaped, that's why he's not around anymore. He escaped on the same day. He escaped. I want to be a wife so bad, Chad. Not like in the gross trad wife kind of way, but like I want to be someone's most important person. You know? I want to be someone's most precious person. That's what I would like. What if you cosplay as Angel Dust? Oh God, don't tempt me. Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't. You know not what you unleash. You know not what you unleash. I know I joke about being super yandere, but joke's on you. If I really like somebody, I will just be dead silent because I am so flustered I can't talk. That's what happens when I meet like celebrity crushes. I am dead silent. I cannot talk. I cannot make eye contact. I am so flustered. I just freeze up like a rabbit. I cannot. So, joke's on you. If I really like somebody, like for real like somebody, like Chris Colfer, the gay actor. If I like somebody for real, I will just freeze up. I cannot make eye contact. I can barely talk. I am so flustered. I start shaking like a chihuahua, shaking. I am super quiet and very flustered. I am so flustered I cannot speak. So I hope if I am able to go to level up that I will be able to I'll be able to go. B, I hope I'm able to actually talk to the people I want to meet. Because it would suck if I finally met, like, Michael Kovac or you know, Vizzy Pop. That would suck if I met them and then I can't talk because I'm so flustered. That would suck. So I hope I can actually meet them and have confidence this time. I'm not confident. I do not have confidence. Anyway, hello, Xenomorphica. Hi, I haven't seen you in a while. Kumakko. Okay, I know you're referring to Bocchi the Rock, but I haven't seen Bocchi the Rock, so somebody has to give me context for that. Let me get a quick drink of water, and then we'll actually start playing the game, okay? We'll actually start playing the eroge. Let me see. Aim for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. I suppose so. Actually, I've gotten pretty far aiming for the moon, you know? I'm able to make my own eroge. That's super duper cool, I think. I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but I think it's really cool. I've seen GIFs of Bocchi. I've seen like one or two. I've seen Bocchi freaking out like that. But I don't scream. I don't scream at like my favorite celebrity. I don't scream. I just freeze up. Do you know it took me like, let's see, I met Chris Colfer in 2015, and then I also met him last year. So that's 9 years, okay? 2015 to 2024, that's 9 years. I met him 3 times at 3 different fan events. And only in the last fan event could I dare to make eye contact and dare to actually speak and hold a conversation with him. And even then, it was mostly just me trauma dumping. And he was so sweet to me. He was so sweet to me. And I was shaking like a leaf. I forgot to say goodbye. It's a mess. It's a mess, chat. It is a mess. It's a mess, chat. It's a whole mess. Anyway, why don't we get started on the game? What you guys came for? Why don't we get started? Let me pull up the game. Let me find it first. I have it. I have it. I have it on my desktop. Did you guys hear about Shark Robot restocking all of the Has-Been Hotel pins? And somebody bought all the Angel Dust pins! I am so beyond furious, chat. I'm so beyond furious that somebody bought all the Angel Dust pins and I didn't get any. I got one actually, through incredible luck. Let me find it, hold on. Where is it? Where the heck is it? I saved it, where is it? Grisaya. Okay, I have this saved by genre, so that's Nitro Plus. That's Asa Project. That's Sprite. That's Little Witch. Where the heck is it? Where is it? I know I saved it. Where is it? Hold on. I gotta go find it. Moto Paradise, Nukitashi, Yakupada. Come on, I know it's here. Lip Trip, Flowers, Enzai. Come on. Ah, here it is. Okay, I found it. I found it. Let's pull it up. Yeah, I have it organized by genre, and I have it organized by company. Let me move. I love how bouncy it is. So yeah, I have my eroge organized by genre. So I have Studio as the place of honor, because that's my first game, my first eroge. And then I have Enzai, because Enzai was my second eroge. And then I have all the BL. And then I have Otome, like Cause Mafia. And then I have Yuri. And then I have Moige, which is like Little Witch, Sprite, Saga Planets, Asa Project, Hooksoft. And then I have Dark Eroge, which is stuff like Nitro Plus, Black Psych, so on and so forth. And then I have the 3D games, which are not eroge, stuff like Livestream, Escape from Hotel Izanami, stuff like Persona 4, Golden, the remaster, whatever. And then a couple other things like Genshin Impact and Black Desert Saga. So that's pretty much how I organize my eroge. Okay, let me center this. So, full disclosure, I have not played this before. So I hope I don't run into anything nudity or spicy. If I run into anything nudity or spicy, I'm gonna have to stop the stream. I'm gonna have to stop it or edit it later. And I hope that doesn't happen, because every time I have to edit it later, it's a pain in the butt and it gets rid of the chat replay. So without any further ado, I've already been talking for 45 minutes. Why don't we get started? Well, that's so cute. Look at the cute little hearts. I like that. So let's see. Windowed, high text function. Ooh, you can do it in Japanese. Loading, overwriting, deleting the save. We got the text box opacity. Font. Let's see what the font. I don't like it. That's cool. That's fine. Okay, we'll stick with that. Sound. Okay. That's cool. I like that. That's a neat little one. Hello, Halo. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Alright. I also want to go to like Anime Expo, but I definitely can't afford more than one convention a year. So if I had to choose, I'd want to go level up. Okay, I'll stop talking now. It's gold! Definitely gold! That golden color was where it all began. The aurorous contents of that box marked the start of a golden time. That's my gift to you. I like how we cannot see what's in the box. We can't see what's in the box. That was how I was able to speak to that girl, and what sparked my first love. Married already, I like it. Gold was the only thing I desired. Yeah, this whole game is just blonde kink. If you like blonde hair. That golden color. A pure, completely uncontaminated brilliance. Crystal clear and pristine. That was the sort of person I strove to be, and nothing more. Oh, we got betrayal. Whoa, I'm curious now. Just once. All I ever wanted was to take one confident step forward and be proud of everything I'd done. It's not like I wanted to show off. What did he do? What did he do? Yeah, please don't spoil in the comments. That was never the plan. Fumi-san! 来てくれてありがとう! 今日はサガプラネッツのKinkoi! Fumi-san 元気? 元気? So... What? Whoa! I gotta get a quick drink of water, so hold on, bear with me. ちょっと水飲むよ! Hang on tight! I never thought something like this would happen to me. Run away! It was easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment sometimes, right? This is your #1 favorite VN? I'm so glad. I want the Bandits too. I want to play it. Anyone would have done the same if they thought they were doing the right thing, which is how I got myself mixed up in this mess. No way was I trying to show off. I like the violin. I was simply playing along with the strange turn of events. All I wanted was to be golden. And as a result, I found myself sprinting through town with the girl, dressed in a beautiful... Uh-oh, shoot! Crap, hold on. Crap, I think I gotta cover that. Hold on, I gotta cover that. I have to cover that, I'm sorry, hold on. I need to cover that, I'm sorry, hold on. Pretty sure I gotta cover that. I don't want to risk it. Is that? Nope, that's nowhere near. Okay, hold on. How is that? How's that? That's... that looks terrible. That's gonna have to do. 長い休みはもう終わった?残念ね。僕はどうしても日本行きたいよ。いつか行けるよ。ごめんね、休みが終わっちゃった。でも、休みは楽しかった?ハッピーホテルの新しい同人コミケットあれなんだから、僕は楽しみなんだよ。OK。
待ちなさい、君。
止まれ
！Why is he not blonde if he really likes blonde? Stop following me! If you guys have seen this before, I need you to warn me if there's a panty scene or something like that coming up. Actually, running around with a blonde-haired girl in my arms might actually be a rare occurrence. Still, I believed it could happen to anyone. Getting carried away in the heat of the moment. Letting events transpire where you end up showing off. Emptying your mind and making the most of the golden opportunities presented to you in the moment. 楽しかった?よかった!今日はどうかな? Oh, I have to put it back? Okay, crap, okay. Let me put it back. What? Hold on. Okay, I hope that works. This BGM is very cool. By the way, if you wanted to know how I ended up in this situation, okay, I guess I don't need it. I guess I don't need it anymore. Okay. I heard someone shout while I was walking through town. きれい。
話して。私にはやらねばならない使命があるの。
使命? Before I had the chance to search for that voice, BAM! We ran into each other. Oh, excuse me.
いえ、こちらこそ。
So, ユーロッパの姫様かな。やっぱりユーロッパ人じゃん。この金色の髪でしょ。金髪の髪だよね。She's European, right? I would say definitely. Blonde hair, green eyes, beautiful. I thought she was a cute girl at first glance. No way was she. Not only was she cute, but her outfit left one hell of an impact. Judging by her outfit, I assume she's just come from some sort of ceremony. Upon her head sat a gem-encrusted tiara, which appeared to be quite heavy. To top it all off, she had a gorgeous figure and facial features. Hold on, I'm curious.
コンフィグです。
Oh, how cool! I love it! I love it how you can change languages.
コンフィグ設定よ。
That's so cool, I love it. More than anything else, I was captivated by her almost otherworldly golden blonde hair. This guy is a fetish. Her long hair was almost as brilliant as the sun itself. He definitely has a fetish. But not a moment later...
お待ちください。
Whoa! I, or the girl who bumped into me to be precise, was surrounded by more than 10 men in black suits. Does this look like a man to you? She shot them a hostile glance upon their arrival, and they cautiously stepped towards me.
こっちへ来なさい。おとなしくして。
おかしな動作をするなよ。
Being spoken to in such a rude and pompous tone made me wary. The man had already drawn close, put his hand into his breast pocket. Gun? 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 Do they have guns in Japan? No, they don't. Just as he retrieved a certain black object. Come with me. I didn't think I was in the wrong to take that girl by the hand and run away. Well, after giving it some deeper thought, it may have been hasty to assume they were drawing guns from their breast pockets in a society as gun-averse as Japan.
マルタイトボ、至急応援を頼む。
He may have actually pulled out a transceiver, but either way, I ran for it. Violent-looking men were chasing a girl. Wouldn't anyone would want to assure her safety first? As such, I didn't believe I had done anything wrong. That's a weird grammar. You could just say, wouldn't anyone want to assure her safety or whatever. She's very talented. Can you not run?
ごめんなさい。ヒールが高くて。
Oh, mood. She lifted up the hem of her dresser, and her heels definitely weren't cut out for running. Okay, I should probably bring the crown back. Maybe. I know, she's very pretty. Hang on tight. We'd be in big trouble if she got hurt running in those heels. That much was obvious. Alright, let's pull it back up. Does that cover it? Nope. Okay, let me move it more. Does that cover it? Good enough. Close enough. Close enough. Too spicy. As such, I only did what came naturally. I believed I had simply gone with the flow in the heat of the moment, but...
待てー！姫様を離しなさい！待てくれガキ！
There's so many of them! That was a surprising turn of events. In the blink of an eye, what started out as only a handful of men quickly multiplied into the thousands. If I kept this up, I would run out of stamina and they would eventually catch up. Was it actually a good idea for me to run away in the first place? She wasn't resisting me in the slightest, so I assume I hadn't made the wrong choice, but... Just to make sure, you do want to get away from those people, right?
そうね。今捕まるわけにはいかないわ。
If that's how she felt, then I guess it was okay. Hup. It would be bad if this turned into an endurance contest. I turned off the main road and slipped through back alleys, partially to throw them off.
おっと！
おい、踏むな。
Even though the huge convoy attempted to keep up. We're pushing through, hang tight. I sped up in an instant. Was I showing up by telling her to hang on tight? Well, whatever. Does he have like super
シル
skills?
ビーデラックスメロンパ
Hold on, I gotta get rid of the
ン変えた
crown now. Actually, I'm just gonna wear it. I'm just gonna wear the crown. She's cute. She's cute.
あれ
If you like blonde hair, this is the eroge. God damn it! Okay. I have to cover this up again. How many times do I have to cover this up? Good enough.
大丈夫かしら
A little out of breath, I guess.
お待ちください。
Shit, they're persistent. Isn't there anywhere to hide? Somewhere nearby? After wading through the back alleys of the shopping district, we eventually found ourselves near Hamamatsu Lake. Uh-oh, this spelled trouble. The perfect visibility and lack of roads more or less made us sitting ducks.
隠れるところ一つ心当たりがあるけど
What are those heels? That's like 2 inches. Where?
あちらよ
All right! With her guiding the way, we headed towards the lake. This was... We came across a hill near Hamamatsu Lake. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's safe to put the crown away now. Given the abundant thickets, it looked like a great place to hide. Hello, Lionel. Hello, Buenos tardes. Tardes. I don't know that language. I'm sorry. But hello, konnichiwa. Yeah, じゃなくておはよう。はあはあ。
ここまで甘えてしまって恐縮だけど私一人で走れるわ
But your heels.
この靴じゃね
She slipped out of my arms, gave me a quick wink. Took them off. Yup. She rolled up her gown and tied it roughly yet securely in place.
さあ行きましょうか
Sure. Oh, she took no issue with getting her beautiful silken socks dirty, much less rolling up her dress into a ball at her side. Oh, it's Spanish. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. No hablo español? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. An outdated word popped into my mind. Tomboy.
そうそう忘れてた自己紹介しなくちゃシルビアよシルビア・ル・クルスクラウン
Cruise Crown, that's just a funny name. Right. She introduced herself with a smile while sprinting with all her might. A single glance at her face instantly told me she was a foreigner. Yeah! The manner in which she curtsied and bowed her head was elegant and all while running.
シルビーと呼んでちょうだい
She doesn't at all look like a tomboy. Oh, that's Oro. Ichimatsu Oro.
ほら素敵私の国で黄金という意味だわ
Oh, thanks. Sylvie seemed pretty chill for someone who was being chased by kidnappers. In any case, we kept making our way swiftly down the road. Incidentally, where did this path lead? Actually, why was there a road on a desolate hill? Ah.
到着
A school? A massive building had been built on this once empty hill a few years ago. There was a tall, lavish gate that extended behind it. Beyond that, there was a Western-style palace that seemed incredibly out of place in Japan. At the very least, I couldn't tell what this building was supposed to be. I should have read what the sign next to the gateway said if I was going to start drawing conclusions. Noble Private Academy. So this is where Noble Academy is.
ご存知
More or less, since I do live in the city. All I knew was that it was a school for the super rich. It had only been around for a couple of years, but it had made headlines due to the decent percentages of Japan politicians and bureaucrats sending their children here. I had heard that it was in the city, but I never knew its exact location. It was unexpectedly close by my house. Come to think of it, I guess I had heard Sylvie's name recently. Around April or so, I think. Something about a princess from some country was going to enroll in Noble Private Academy starting this year. I am going to take a minute and water some flowers. We'll be right back. I'm back! How about you, chat? Are you back?
シルビア王女がさらわれただと
Oh! What a shocker! Oh! Again, too big. Too big. This is too big. This is too big. This part. Too big. When I turned around, I discovered a woman with an unquestionable might burst from the building with an ear-piercing shriek. Welcome back, thank you. I want to do her route. She's hot. She must not have had the time to open the locked gate and simply leapt over it instead. Wait, and that gate was at least 3 meters high! Somebody tell me in American what is 3 meters. Also, that's not very knightly, lady. Where's her panties? Oh my god, you see all the way up the side? Where's your underwear? I guess it's an eroge after all. But I don't like this part. She shouted into the cell phone in her hand.
即刻市内全域を緊急隔離。この国の警察は当てにならん。キシン派大ゼル部隊を動かせ。
I love a deep voice. I love a lady with a deep voice. Would. Yeah, she's my favorite.
言い訳はいい。今そちらへ行く。待っていろ。
What is this? What is this weird little tiny braid? It's driving me nuts. What are these feathers? I don't like it.
あら、エル、お出かけかしら。
はい、シルビー様。緊急事態です。今、シルビー様がさらわれたと。
It's her!
は？
Huh? Huh?
エキスナ、ボラルコーチェ。こちら現在学園の門の前。シルビア王女がいらっしゃるのだが、私をからかったのではないのだな。わかった。お前たちは後で始末書を出すように。
So, she went all the way there just to be found.
姫様。
何をピリピリしているの？おかしなエル。
Do these two, this is a serious question, chat. Do these two have a Yuri scene together? Do they have a Yuri scene together, chat? This is very important. この二人はね、シルビちゃんとエルちゃん。エル様とシルビアちゃん。この二人は、エッチシーンありませんか？大事なことなんだから！だってこの二人はユリシンがあれかな？欲しいな。この姫様と騎士ユリごっこいいな。What? But I thought the fan disc was all about the three people scenes. I thought the fan disc was all about it. I thought the fan disc was all about three ways. Maybe a three-way. Oh, that's not as satisfying. I can't get over it. They're very blessed, aren't they?
誘拐されたと聞き、心臓が止まるかと思いまし
Oh
た。
my god, just kiss! I didn't really get it either. But if my intuition was correct, I would likely, oh, she's hot, and be in poor standing with this person.
貴様が誘拐犯か！
Whoa! Swing! I was sent flying before I even had the chance to panic, thus slamming my head into the ground. Ooh, that's a concussion. My wrists were firmly bound and I was arrested. However, my eyes were left spinning the moment I had been hurled, so what did it matter? This is what I thought, as my consciousness faded. All I wanted was to be golden. If there was a girl in distress, I would save her. That was the least I could do. As a result, I played into this foolish escape plan and got knocked out by a girl. You couldn't ask for a lamer ending than that. Showing off only caused problems. Opening? No. No opening. Let me save.
セーブするぞ。
シルビア様、シルビア・ル・クルス・クラウン、ソルティレージュ・シスア様は
How many names you have? 1, 2, 3, 4.
誉れ高きソルティレージュ王国王家シスア家のご息女であらせられる。
You're a princess? I mean, yes. You could kind of figure that out from her dress with the giant jewels. All the jewelry, the tiara, the bodyguards.
日本風に言うとそうなるわね。
ソルティレージュ国の第9王女、すなわち我が祖国ソルティレージュの司法とも呼ぶべきお方な
I'm
のだ。
curious.
そのことは知っていたか？
First, I've heard of it.
そうか。ではひとまず腕を取るのはやめよう。ボラルコーチェ、剣を離せ。
はい。
The old man, who had practically bound me from head to toe, weighed me down and backed away with his saber drawn. Saber! Saber! Quick saber shot out.
もうエルったらボラルコーチェにエキスナも誤解だと言ってるでしょ。
Yeah, you tell her. It had taken every ounce of my strength up until this point to not wet myself. While I wasn't conscious, they had tied me up and carried me into a room inside the academy. A large fraction of my earlier black-suited pursuers gathered around me in that small room, with at least 100 more outside. It was probably safe to assume there was no escape. They were likely irritated that I had shaken off such a huge force and glared at me harshly. Hell yeah. My only
彼は
ally.
私が襲われていると勘違いして助けてくれた。それだけよ。
Was this girl? It was a stroke of good luck that this princess, who was under the care of these black-suited men, was on my side.
しかしシルビア王女はそう見せかけて本気でたばかる気だったかも。
あ、それはあるかも。
Do I seem like a spy to you? She wasn't very reliable, though. Oh. The leader of the black-suited men had a scary look in her eyes. I'm just gonna see how far this goes down. You're just gonna stop right here, okay. She was the only one not wearing a simple black suit, but some rather foreign-looking garb. Could it be rubber? It was pliably soft with custom-tailored seams. It was designed not to hinder her movements, yet still protected her body with its large metal plating. Wouldn't that make it armor, then? Which meant that the long cylinder hanging from her waist was likely a scabbard, and that she was carrying a sword. Scary.
なんですジロジロと見て。
Who would carry a sword in this day and age? Well, was that sword legit? I wanted to ask, but I was terrified of the answer.
エルは美人だから殿方は見ちゃうわよね。
If these two do not at least kiss, I'm gonna be so pissed off. They need to at least kiss.
シルビー様。
That wasn't really it. But yeah, I guess she was gorgeous. I guess.
あ、紹介するわオーロ。こちらこの駅士のエロイナ・ディ・カバレロイスタ。エルと呼んで。
I would just make her flatter.
私の。
Your.
そうね。一番のお友達よ。
Ah, best friend! That's Yuri speak for girlfriend. She's sad. Oh, why is she sad? Is she in love with her? Oh my god. A pleasure. Carolina. Nope, let's not make fun of her name. She was carrying a blade and all. So, Sylvia. Son.
Son?
Sama, then. That was probably more formal.
そんなかしこまらなくて結構よ。気軽にシルビーと呼んでほしいわ。
Then Sylvie. Sama. Girlfriends don't have to be girlfriends. Yes, they do! Look at me in the eye. Yes, they do. They absolutely do. Royalty. That word sounded like it came straight out of a fantasy, but it was actually a relatively commonplace system in the world around us. Really? We had an imperial family in Japan ourselves, I guess, yeah, like the emperor. And while you could call it democracy, the politicians were all like royals who concentrated their authority under a single lineage ever since the Meiji Restoration. Sortilege was also a name I'd heard before. They were a small but powerful nation located in Northern Europe, and were said to wield immense clout throughout the trade within the EU. I had read about them on various news sites, and the royal Sortilege family were supposedly the biggest Japanophiles in Europe. There had been some talk of a princess studying abroad recently. That must have been Sylvia-san. Anyhow, that makes you a princess. Which makes these guys are your bodyguards, right?
みんな私の頼れる護衛従者よ。
我らはソルティレージュ王室を代々お守りする騎士員のものだ。
Knights. Yet another word that came straight out of a fantasy. Alice's outfit did provoke a certain knightly impression, though. Upon closer inspection, I could see how sharply dressed the black-suited individuals were. They had an orderly air to them that screamed modern-day knight. Not a single one of them looked like a kidnapper. I was a moron for jumping to conclusions.
騎士員のみんなはすごく優秀なのよ。交通網とともに外交の広がった20世紀以降ですら王室に危険が及んだことなんて一度もないくらい。
歴々の誇りを汚さぬよう 我らも精進いたします。
だから私も安心なの。私は王室といっても第9王女。王位継承権にはだいぶ遠いのだけど。
I agree! That's blasphemy!
でもみんな私の護衛のために家族を国に置いて日本語までマスターしてついてきてくれたのよ。
Imagine, I was gonna say imagine learning Japanese just for a job, but like I learned Japanese just to play eroge, so what did that make me?
我らはソルティレージュに忠誠を誓ったもの。
シルビア様のお身のためならば国境の壁などあってなきがごとく。
シルビア王女万歳！
Bandai!
王女様万歳！
Bandai! That was some impressive charisma. They all seemed to admire her, regardless of her social standing. Being a Japanese person, it didn't quite hit me that this was what royalty and guards were like. That sudden revelation only piqued my interest further. So what happened earlier? Anyone would be concerned after their citywide banter.
あれは
そうでした。それも聞かないと。シルビー様、お昼休みに学園を抜け出してどこへ行かれていたのです？
Oh, doing out of passion is more meritable than doing out of obligation. Very well spoken, Quaffles! Sylvia-san turned away with an uneasy look on her face. She snuck out of the academy during lunch. The royals and knights who were straight out of a fantasy suddenly uttered lines you could find in an everyday school-based manga.
確かなことは申せませんが、シルビア様が常々近くのパン屋のメロンパンに興味をお持ちでしたこと。
She just wanted melon
朝食はい
bread!
らぬと申し出しましたこと。
She just wanted melon bread! She's such a weeb!
昨日そのパン屋が美味しかったと話されていた語学友の妃様と一緒に抜け出していたことに鑑みますに。
The sun's in my face, I gotta close the blinds real quick.
シルビー様。
Imagine. I just wanted melon bread and started the citywide chase.
それで抜け出したシルビア様を追跡し、見つけまして戻るようお伝えしたところ、予想外に抵抗されたのでございます。
市松さんが来たのがちょうどそこですね。
I was pretty embarrassed for showing off and making a break for it at that time.
だってまだ変えてなかったんだもの。あと30秒待ってくれればよかったのに。
Well, now nobody has melon bread.
昼休みとはいえ学園を抜け出すこと、加えて買い食い、どちらも学則に違反します。
I've tasted it before, but I didn't like the texture. メロンパンはね、本当のメロンパンはね、前に食べたんだけど、味はあんまり好きじゃないよ。なんかわかんないけど、このメロン味、なんかちょっぴり変と思うんだけどね。甘すぎかもね。まああまり好きじゃないけど、もう一回食べてほしいな。食べたいな。Can you just buy it on your way home?
あのお店のメロンパンはすごい人気なの。3時を過ぎたらほぼ売り切れちゃってるのよ。
Sure, but you're like filthy stupid rich. Just buy some in advance.
買いに行くのが難しいというお気持ちはわかります。
Exactly!
だったら
You are stupid
命
rich!
じればよろしいのでは。
あ、その手があったわね。
She just wanted to see the world. She wanted to see the outside world. If that were the case, then why was I still being held captive and tied up into a little ball? The tremendous amount of effort being wasted in that moment left me exhausted. Well, I understand what I've done now. In a nutshell, I had shown off and barged my way into a world I was never meant to interact with. Will I be charged for kidnapping?
そうなります。
No!
ボーラルコーチェン、凝結剤の用意はできていますか？
No!
手を落としても命までは取らぬように。
No!
心得ております。
Hold on a second! I finally got a handle on the situation, but I could seriously do without the blades, and the older man especially had his sword drawn the entire time. I understand I made a mistake, but you're in the wrong here too! I was only worried for her safety, don't you see that?
そうよみんな、オールはいい人だと思うわ。
It would be a huge problem if I were to lose an arm over this. I pleaded my case desperately. The black suit guards hadn't turned on me yet, thanks to Sylvia-san backing me up, but...
ことはそう単純ではありません。
Excuse me?
我らもバカではない。誤解であろうことは分かっています。だが、あろうで判断するわけにはいかないから、現在機構の身の上を精査しているところです。
I'm just an average everyman. Investigating me?
現在まで入っている情報では、名前は市松王子
Oro! The last character in my name can be read as Ro.
失敬。市松王子殿。
いい名前よね。
That'd be fun if his name was Orgy.
縁起が良いですな。
Orgy probably would have been an even better omen though, since that would translate to the Japanese word for prince.
おお、英語で言うプリンスを日本では王子というのだったわね。
Yeah, not that it really matters though. More importantly, I was worried with how deep their investigation was going to go, especially with how much effort they were putting into comprehending the characters in my name. The documents Al-san was pursuing were densely worded. It had only been just half an hour. Just how in-depth had their investigation into my private life gone?
市松王子。宗教的、経済的に特に危険思想らしき面は見られない。
Luckily, they genuinely seemed willing to listen to reason. They were doing their jobs as Sylvia-san's bodyguards by confirming I wasn't the sort of person who would conspire or abduct a member of the royal family. Just an average man that can outrun elite knights. I don't know, maybe he has a backstory. Maybe he has secret training. Looks like I was saved. I was an ordinary commoner, as utterly peaceful as could be. Just a young man, the sort you could find anywhere.
先日インターネット通販で親のパスを使って
Oh God! Oh God! Calling me out! Calling me out in 4K. First off, okay, it was not my dad's password. I used my own account. And also, it was about 2 weeks ago that I bought an eroge. Not yesterday!
黒きバラの姫騎士ローザ。純真の姫は多くの種
Oh
汁
my
に
God!
何ですか
Oh my God! 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 Imagine, I have a fetish for princesses with the princess right in front of me. Oh my God, I have to hear that again.
黒きバラの姫騎士ローザ。くっ殺せ。純真な姫は多くの種汁になど屈しない。何ですこれ
I wanna play this.
種汁
No! Don't say it! Don't say it! Or else he had some impressive intelligence gathering abilities.
女性を凌辱することを主題にしたゲームですな。
No! It's just fiction! It's just fiction! It's just fiction! It's not real! It's not real, Chad! I can enjoy all the non-con dark eroge I want! All the loli training games I want! That doesn't mean I want it in real life! Just because I want to bang any Moto and an eroge doesn't mean I want it to happen in real life! Just because I like daddy-daughter eroge doesn't mean I really want that to happen in real life! No! No!
シルビア様に近づいた理由はそれ
No!
か
No! This looks bad. No! That's not what I wanted. It's not like that! Being a typical young man, it clearly backfired on me.
王女にその乱りがわしいことをしようという思想は
無理や
あ
りの
るのだろう
子じゃないよ僕は変態の子じゃないよ僕はただの受精の乙女なんだよただの普通女の子だよ僕はただの普通の女の子だよ無理やり嫉妬なんか化け物なんかじゃないよ ただの純正な僕は何もできない泣き虫女の子だっけ I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. It's not something I would do. I'm just a girl. I mean, on an extraordinary generic level, but not enough that I would actually consider doing it. Also, it's because she was a princess knight. The princess was a bonus. Her primary attribute was being a female knight.
Huh?
Imagine having to explain your taste in eroge to people. Oh god. Oh, probably shouldn't have told a legit female knight that. Oh, it's a huge misunderstanding.
ねえキスナ、両辱って何？知らない日本語だわ。
不明です。日本語は難しいですね。調べちゃボラルコーチ、嫌疑はいかほどです。この男は腕を取るべきか。
No, it's just fiction. Please don't.
まあまあ落ち着いてください舞台
It's just fiction. It's just fiction. It's just fiction. It's not real. It's not real. You can't get away with everything just because I'm just a girl. But I am just a girl. I'm not some weird guy who wants to like do things, immoral things to ladies. Okay, I'm just an innocent girl who happens to like rape eroges. Okay?
若い男のことこれぐらいが俗というもの
Yeah! This man comes to my rescue. He knows it's normal. He knows it's fine. Thank you, Boraru Cook. Whatever your name is. Boraru Koshe. Thank you. Luckily, the older man intervened.
それにこのゲームなかなか評判がよろしいようですぞ。ほうほうシナリオ担当はチクタク10良いご指名をされて
He knows him! Oh, thank God, thank God, thank God. We have a fellow eroge connoisseur. This gentleman was pretty in the know, huh? I have to get a drink of water.
人気に押されてという
Yeah!
面もございます。
This
こ
guy
れだけで
gets
人
it.
格を判断するのはいささか乱暴
This guy gets it.
まあいい。まだ嫌疑は不十分と
Jesus
しておきます。
Christ. Can you imagine they were going to press charges because you bought an eroge yesterday? What perhaps was the wisdom that came with age had calming down?
父上の ID を使うのはいかがかと思いますがな。
I apologize for that. This too was typical for any young man.
他には特になし。
Oh, thank God. He only had one sketchy eroge.
だがこれは
I have so many eroge of so many different genres. I could get in trouble. LSN searched my pockets, revealing my wallet, smartphone, house key, and
あら、チョコボーラ。
I bought those at the convenience store earlier. They were ordinary sweets.
いいわね、チョコボーラ。
What is a
私も大好きよ。
chocobolo? Chocobolo って何? What is a chocolate bolo? What is it?
でも変ね。パッケージが赤いわ。
いちご味？
Oh,
味。チョコボールはナッツとキャラメル味しかないはずです。
oh, I like strawberry
違
flavor.
法な薬の梱包にお菓子を偽ったパックを使うのは
Oh my
運び屋の
God,
上
it's
等
just a
手段。
candy, man. Just a candy, just a candy. Strawberry, green tea, and other flavors are regularly available in Japan. Just like Kit Kats. I want to try the Japanese Kit Kats. They might only export limited varieties overseas, though. Oh, it makes so much sense.
そうなんだ。10年ぶりの日本だけど知らなかったわ。ねえオーラ、お一ついいかしら。
Go ahead. Uh-oh, no taste tester? No drug test?
おいしい。
I'm surprised they just let her stick it in her mouth without, like, any testing.
姫様、いけません。
Yup.
してペン。
There it is. this was turning into some kind of comedy skit by the second, but I was still all wrapped up with a gigantic saber lay beside me.
久しぶりね、チョコボーロ。
Yeah, Japanese Kit Kats have so many different flavors. They have like orange chocolate. They got like green tea. What were the ones I had? Milk tea, orange chocolate, like a special strawberry. They got all sorts of special flavors. Walnut, chestnut, special flavors. 日本のキットカット、いろいろな味あれだよね。僕はミルクティー味大好き。I personally really like the milk tea flavor.
昔からお好きでしたな。そういえば。
ジーヤにはよく無理を言ってたくさん買ってこさせたわよね。私この子大好きなの。キュロちゃん。かわいい。
The mascot. She poked at the character on the packaging, which resembled a round baby chick. It was most important that she had taken a liking to it, circumstances aside. After eating a couple pieces, she put it back with my belongings.
ねえエル、私やっぱりどう考えてもオールが悪い人だとは思えないわ。
That's cute. What a cute face.
あんなに楽しかったのは初めてだもの。殿方に連れられて街を逃避行だなんて。
The milk tea one is good. It's slightly bitter, but it's good. I really like the chocolate orange one too. I didn't like the green tea. It's too bitter. 苦手この緑紅茶の味。苦手。好きじゃないよ。嫌い。でもオレンジチョコレート味か好きだな。うん。
はあ。
Whisked away. The way she put it made me blush.
まあ悪い人でないというのは根拠のない直感だけど。
ああ、じゃあシュワくん聞いてくれてありがとう。こんにちは。お会いできて嬉しいです。僕も嬉しいよ。今日はサガプラネッツの萌え芸、キンコイやるよ。今は英語版なんだけど。
まず彼とあんなことになったのは私が彼にぶつかりに行ったからよ。みんな見ていたわよね。
There's 3 cuties. Am I cute, Chai? Am I cute? Am I a good girl? Am I a cute girl? Am I a good, cute little girl? Huh? Huh? 褒めて。Praise me, praise me.
はい。
それに誘拐犯なら逃げ道くらい用意するでしょうに、私に言われた通りこの学園へやってきたのよ。それも途中から私を離して一人で走らせて。はい、これが証拠よ。
She gently lifted up the hem of her skirt and revealed her beat-up holy socks from running on the concrete.
以上。こんな愉快な誘拐犯さんがいるかしら。
That's right, that's right! Not only had she saved me, but she was offering up a well-reasoned defense while keeping her cool. Despite her absent-minded behavior, her mind remained sharp. However...
シルビア様ですから
Come on!
そう単純な問題ではありません。
I'm cute too! Hey, I'm cute with the crown! Aww. No trouble with that? I think her explanation is totally reasonable. What? Her defense sounded flawless to me. Not only was Sylvia-san batting for me, but with all the black-suited guards surrounding us were witnesses. But...
シルビア様のおっしゃることはもっともではある。思想背景の調査は途中だが、これはもう形骸的なものだと考えていい。姫騎士の件はともかく。
I apologize for that.
問題は事実として、貴公の手でシルビア様が我ら護衛を務める騎士員から強奪されたことにあります。
I didn't know! I thought she was being attacked.
花屋から花を盗んだとしよう。わざと一輪ポケットに突っ込んで店を出た。これは紛れもなく罪です。
I guess. But that's different because you pay for a flower. You don't pay for a person.
ですが、 ふと落ちた花が一輪ポケットに入ってしまい、貴公が気づかずに店を出る。
Well, that's an accident then.
これもまた罪であることに変わりはないのです。
I don't think so. I think if it was an accident, then it's an accident. It's not like it's murder or something. It's just a flower. I mean, if you accidentally steal something, you should obviously go back and pay for it. But this is a person. Gal, now that she mentioned it.
無論花屋のことであれば、気づいた時点で引き返し、現物を戻せば罪には問われまい。だが、王族に同じことをすれば、それは極刑に値します。
Even in Japan, I'm sure the cops would show up if someone kidnapped a little kid and turned themselves in later, claiming it was all a mix-up. I understood her logic.
我ら騎士院の伝統に従えば、王族をかどわかした者の刑罰で最も軽いものは利き腕の没収です。
Just cut off an arm?
いかがかな？
I wish she would spare me. I get where she was coming from, but I'd sooner not have my life or arm taken from me. Wouldn't it be fun if he lost his arm, though?
私も嫌よエル。腕を取るなんて血がすごく出るわ。
Not to mention the
シルビー
pain.
様ならそうおっしゃられるでしょ
The
う。
pain!
ですが、エキスナ、公安はどうなった？
The authorities?
もういいと言っても市松さんの情報をどんどん送ってくる。収まりそうにありません。あなた2週間前にもエッチなゲームを買ってるわね。やりすぎじゃない？
No. If I could, I would buy a game every day. That's totally normal. Fun for who? It'd be fun for me. When you say the authorities, do you mean the police?
ああ、貴公が逃げた時、この国の警察も同時に動いている。
貴公のしたことはれっきとした国際問題ですからな。
Uh-oh. That made sense.
留学時の取り決めで王族に気球の事態があれば、日本警察は超法規的に我々に裁量権を委ねるため、
Uh-oh.
現時点で貴公の身は我々に委ねられています。だがシルビア様のおっしゃる通り、貴公を無罪放免とすれば、今度は日本の公安が貴公を捕まえることになる。
超法規的措置を放棄するわけですからな。当然今度は日本の警察が裁きにかかるわけです。
What? This has turned into a major incident before I even knew it. Why is that?
我らが超法規的な存在、つま
Oh
り
my god.
日本警察の関与しない存在だからです。
でなければ公安は対面上貴公を取り囲んでいる我々を拉致暴行未遂としてしょっぴかねばなりませんからな。
True, if I were innocent, this would amount to mob violence. They would all be guilty of crimes of their own.
我々と日本警察は裁量を共通しないわけです。我々があなたを無実にしても日本警察はあなたを無実にはしません。
Oh my god, don't you think that's maybe a little bit harsh? Maybe just a little bit.
国賓への拉致誘拐事件の容疑者、それが我々の裁量を外れた時点での日本警察にとってのあなたの立場です。
Can't we just say we don't press charges? But couldn't the police also find me innocent?
ならんでしょうな。あなたが国賓を捕まえて逃げたのは確かですか
Oh my god. Get to the punishment already.
日本の刑法には詳しくない。他国の王室に誘拐の権利がかかることをしたことで、貴公にどんな罪状が課せられるかは知らない。
しかし日本国の対面上国際関係を重視して誘拐犯のことは最低でもシルビア様がご卒業され国に帰るまでの間は外に出さぬでしょうな。
取り調べの形でシルビア様ご卒業まであと1年半。特例措置
Oh
と
my
して
god.
延々交
This
流延
is a
長し
lot. This is a
続け罪状
lot.
をどうするかはその後ね。
This is a lot. Please give me a break. I assumed that meant I'd be thrown in jail. My life would be harsher than a reform school, and I'd be all alone. Losing a year and a half of my life would be rough, and I definitely didn't want that to happen.
だから今困っています。腕と交流、どっちが？
I love her gentle smile. I would take jail. I mean, I need my arm. I will never grow my arm back. Although you never get those years of your life back. But I still need my arm! You can't take my arm! Neither! That went beyond an ultimatum. There was no way I could choose.
公安から寄せられた彼の情報が揃いましたけど、やはり問題のある思想は見られませんね。
ということはやはりあれは善意からの逃避行。我らも責めたくはないのですが。
Could you just let me go then?
外に出たら公安に捕まりますよ。
Please let me stay here. What a dilemma. I guess getting the approval of everyone here wasn't enough. With that, Sylvia-san put her fingers against her cheek and said,
セーブしておくわ。エキスナ、公安の方々には何て伝えたの？
正体不明の男に王女様がかどわかされたと。
This is what I think. I think they're gonna make him her new bodyguard.
そう。じゃあ、こういうのはどうかしら。
Sylvia-san popped her hands together.
オーロ、あなた、このノーブル学園の生徒にならない？
Amazing! Perfect! I love it! Perfect solution! Huh?
あなたは今日転入する手はずだったの。それで私はあなたを案内してあげたのよ。正体不明の男でなく、お友達なの。私を連れ去った男は。
Oh, we're coming up with a cover story.
ジーヤたちはそれを勘違いした。で、ちょっと恥ずかしい立場になってしまうけど。
我らの恥は問題ではございません。シルビア様のお気持ち一つにございます。
じゃああとはオーロの気持ち一つね。
Yes!
どうかしら、オーロ。
Yes! Moving in. Wasn't this a school for the super rich? It may have been a sudden suggestion, but it was economically questionable. More than that, I wasn't in a position to really consider going to school anymore.
ダメなの？
I...
腕か交流か転入です。
I'll move in. When she put it that way, I had no choice but to give that immediate answer.
やった！これでオーロはクラスメートね。
Everyone around us looked a bit puzzled, but
ジーヤ、手続きはよろしく。
Sylvia-san had already made up her mind. Who is paying for this? With that, the army of black-suited guards surrounding us.
了解しました。そのように処置いたします。
お願い。
はい。
すべてはシルビア様の望む通りに。
They dispersed, looking like they approved. It appeared that the princess's orders were absolute. Things were still a little chaotic, but it gave me peace of mind that the old man with the saber had left. Additionally, judging by her visible elation, Sylvia-san seemed much more relaxed and stress-free.
参ったな。
Later,
シルビー様、午後の授業始まっています。お早く。
when I'm waiting for the opening
状
theme.
況を記録します。
Where is it? Where's the opening theme?
はいはい。
I want to eat the food. I want a snack. Al-san urged Sylvia-san along before rushing off. Come to think of it, it was just before 2 p.m. Less than 2 hours had passed since I ran off with the princess during her lunch break. It had been a very eventful hour. It was almost nostalgic, as if I hadn't been using my time wisely lately.
市松様、日本警察への伝達が済みました。外に出ても結構です。
I would say this is like a slice of life. Yeah, maybe. Thank goodness. A large weight had been lifted from my shoulder. I'd say this is a romantic comedy. Rabukame. Even though I was still surrounded by men in black suits, the old man was no longer carrying his sword. Looks like I managed to escape this crisis unscathed. In exchange for moving into the school, that is. Oh no, you have to move into the super elite royal school. I'm gonna ask this again just to be sure, but I'm seriously going to attend the school?
手続きは私どもで済ませます。入試の類も免除していただきましょう。
シルビア様がそう望まれ、あなたも肯定した以上、保護にするのは避けていただきたいですな。
Woof. It was a little unsettling considering how sudden all of this was, but...
まあよろしいではありませんか。年齢もちょうどのようですし。
市松様は前の学園はもう退学なさっていますでしょ。
He dropped out. Yeah. They looked into everything, huh? That was why I was strolling around town in the middle of a weekday afternoon. Sylvia's son seemed to have snuck out of school, but I wasn't attending classes in the first place. Why did he drop out? That's pretty unusual, isn't it?
それが労せず日本有数のエリート校に入れたと思えばむしろ得だとは思いませんか？
I agree.
将来進学や就職を考えても良い工程ですぞ。日本国は出身校が特に就職に極めて重要だそうで。
They had a point. Perhaps I should start thinking about my future. I was attending the city's leading school for idiots before dropping out. Transferring to Noble Academy was a huge step up. Who is the artist? I do not know, but I know they do all of the Saga Planet games. It wasn't like I had any lingering attachment to my last school anyway. Well, thank you for taking care of me all the same.
はい。明日までに転入手続きは済ませておきます。
With that, the old man's expression, which had been largely unreadable until now, broke into a broad smile.
これで先ほどの行為は明確にシルビア様によるお友達のための道案内ということになりました。追いかけ回し、まして取り調べにかけた非礼、どうぞお許しください。
I'm just glad you didn't take my arm. Wait, you don't need to do that. I knew they were just being courteous and going along with the story they cooked up, but it was still unsettling. However, neither of them raised their heads.
どうか謝罪をお受けください。勘違いしてシルビア様の友人を追いかけるなど我らソルティレージ騎士員の沽券に関わる恥です。
私めの若い自分であれば、こんな失態があれば当該の責任者である副長、この私めの腕を取って献上するところですが。
I don't want your arm. What?
冗談です。
He lifted his head with a laugh. That scared me. They'd mentioned something like that earlier too. If it were a joke, I wish they'd knock it off. Were their sensitivities different from those of Japanese people?
感覚が日本人とは違うとお思いですかな？
It's cultural. It's a cultural thing. Not at all. He saw straight through me. What a mysterious old man.
確かに感覚は違うやもしれませんな。日本人でしたら腹を切るところです。
Ah! I don't want that either. That's a different era. That was an exaggeration, even if you went an era back. Or so I thought, but...
しかし違う感覚は文化だけ。我々も心根は日本人と、少なくともこの学園の建てられた意義と同じであることをくれぐれもご留意ください。
Sir?
あらゆる諸者諸行にはすべからく責任が伴います。人が生まれ、生きる上で無駄なことなど何一つない。それがこのノーブル学園の根底。だからこそシルビア様はご留学をお決めになった。無駄な時間などない。あらゆる時間に腕を取られ、腹を切るくらいの価値を見出してくださいませ。
That's a bit much.
姫様のご友人であればなおさら。
Right. He replied with a serious look on his face. I was left bewildered, unsure of what he was saying. Well, nothing is meaningless. Those words really struck a chord with me. Then...
ねえ、やっぱ遅れちゃった。
I'm curious, what's her story?
セーブするぞ。
I'm curious, what is her story here?
おや、妃様。もう授業は始まっておりますよ。
She doesn't seem like the type to go to such an elite school.
あー、ジンヤさん。ジース。もう、シルビー見つかったなら早く教えてよ。探したよ。
She's pretty.
失礼を。しかし私どもはあなた様まで外にいることは知らない手はずでしたゆえ。
チェー。その人誰？新しい騎士さん？
編入生にございます。明日より
編入生！
の語 学友になられます。
eroge no klasiko. It's a trope. It is a staple to have a transfer student in an eroge. The girl eyed me closely. Was she a student here too? After dealing with a princess and a lady knight, I was under the impression only rich girls attended the school given its elite nature, but she kind of looked like an ordinary trendy girl.
あれ、自分さっき街にいなかった？
Huh?
ほら、1時間くらい前、駅前のナックでシェイク買ってたっしょ。私の前に並んでたよ。
Yeah. I was at the McDonald's before running into Sylvia-san, but I don't recall anyone lining up behind me though.
覚えてるよ。平日の昼間なのに学校行ってないのかなって思って。なんだよ、転入かよ。じゃあ今日は手続き的なのだったのね。
Yeah, I guess. That was how it turned out just a short time ago. The two men in black suits were forcing a smile.
私レイナ、久木レイナね。よろ。
Yoro! I'm Oro! Ichimatsu Oro!
オーロね、覚えた。
What girl would I want to romance? L. I like L. I like the female knight. Reina smiled wide. Unlike the transcendently beautiful Sylvia-san or L, she had a cute, ordinary face filled with Japanese charm.
授業 B は。じゃあジエさんにオーロ。とりま、挨拶までってことで。
So I'm gonna guess she dyes her hair. But what about the... I guess she wears contacts.
ああ、キサキ様。
はい。あ。
When he called out to her, Reina quickly realized what she was holding. It'd be pretty bad if she walked into class with candy.
あ。
Stuff it in your
オーロ。
pocket.
パス。
Hmm? She handed it over.
あげる。裾上げ。
お裾分け。
それそれ。じゃ。
Aw, she's cute. And away she went. All she left in her wake was a round candy with teeth marks in it. Is it really okay for a princess to attend a school like this?
シルビア様の望んだことです。
I wouldn't be surprised if they made this just for her. If they, constructed the school just for her. In the end, I returned home.
この学園は全寮制ですゆえ、引っ越す準備をお願いします。必要な荷物をまとめてください。5時にお伺いします。
Okay, I'm moving in too?
規則ですので。
This drastic lifestyle change was kind of overwhelming. But
そこの君、話を聞かせてほしいんだが。
I'm gonna say Al and Sylvie are natural blondes given they're European. But, the gal, I'm gonna say she dyes it.
警察のものです。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
お話はこちらでします。
ああ、どうも。
市松様は荷物をまとめてくださいね。
Yes, ma'am. Looks like I had nowhere to run. Afterward, when I got home, the cops had apparently talked to my parents, and they gave me one hell of a talking to. I just assumed his parents were dead for some reason. I hadn't done anything wrong. I made it a priority to calm them down and explain the thing that they were most concerned about, namely tuition fee for attending a super rich school was fully covered. Whoa. Was that really okay? As a result, a dropout like me managed to enroll in one of the most elite schools in Japan. That aspect piqued my parents' interest. Piqued? Piked? I don't know. With that, I ended up packing my belongings just like I was told. What was going to happen to me going forward? Are you playing in eroge? Yup! What's he doing? What you doing, man?
セーブするよ。
A file containing the diva Maria Bishop. So soothing. I put the song on repeat. Starting tomorrow, well, things will work out somehow. No matter where I move to, I'd be fine so long as I could hear this beautiful voice. Finally!
金色ラブリッチェ。
Wait, there's no opening? That's disappointing. I'm gonna save here. That's disappointing. I was expecting there to be an
セーブす
opening
るよ。
video or something. Alright. Well, let's go back to the menu because it's been about 2 hours and my hand is starting to cramp.
コンフィグ画面よ。自由に設定してね。リセットするぞ。
Alright.
金色ラブリッチェ。
That was fun. Did you have fun? What? Did you have fun? Hope you had fun. Okay, that is it for today. But tomorrow we're also doing nothing. But Wednesday we're gonna be playing Koi Choco. And then Saturday we're gonna be watching Better Butter. In the meantime, commissions are open, and it would help me out very, very much if anybody was interested in that. But you don't have to. No pressure. Trying to wink. Trying to wink. Why can't I wink? There. Yeah. But yeah, no pressure. I am gonna go rest now. But I hope you had fun. I will see you on Wednesday, and we're gonna play some eroge then. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. I appreciate you guys chatting with me and hanging out with me and spending time with me. I'll see you later. Bye bye.